back to my channel. This is the 4th day of the 5 days of Christmas. So today I wanted to do a simple holiday makeup look that you guys can do at home. Since I hope nobody's going to any extravagant Christmas parties this year, I thought to show you guys a simple holiday makeup look that you can do to spend Christmas Eve or Christmas night at your home. Let's begin. I'm drinking water out of this huge venti Starbucks cup. I got it for free because I get so much Starbucks that I got enough stars to get a free cup. I love that it's metal and that there's a thermos inside of it. How pretty are these colors right now? It's been motivating me to drink more water.
It's not a big amount of water, but anyway.
So before I do any sort of makeup on my face, I always wash my face and put on a moisturizer, and then I clip up my bangs so they're not in my face and I don't get any makeup in my hair. Okay, so the first thing I do is put on a spray primer. I don't know why, but I haven't found a really good primer to put on my face that's in a cream form because I feel like it gives me acne. Do you guys have any really good cream primers that are like vegan, something really simple that I can wear on my face? I got this years ago, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. You can see all of the dirty makeup on it because I barely use it. It's all the way in the bottom of my drawer. So if you guys have any recommendations. So I just use a primer water instead. I either use this or the Florence by Mills Zero.
Oh.
This isn't really a primer, it's just a face mist, but I usually just use this if I'm gonna do a light everyday makeup. But because this is for an event, I'm just gonna use this primer. If you guys are wondering why I'm looking over here, is because I have a mirror here. So I used to use a lot of color correction when I had a lot of acne here, flashback to the beginning of this channel. But today I'm just gonna use foundation. So I'm using the True Match Super Blendable Makeup. This foundation is in the shade Warm. Don't come for me in the comments, but I don't wet my beauty blender. I kind of wish this was in a pump form because it's more sanitary that way. I used to have a Revlon one, but I like this foundation better, so. Okay, so I just put a light layer of foundation on. I feel like I feel uncomfortable and look too cakey if I put too much on, so I mostly get that clean look from a concealer. So I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, obviously.
Like what other concealer would I use?
I don't put any here because I feel like it makes me look really white there, so I avoid putting concealer right here. I'm gonna spray a little bit of the primer water on my beauty blender. It's a little bit easier to blend. And then for powder, I use the Airspun Loose Face Powder. If you get this powder, make sure you get the translucent one because I used to use like the beige one and it just made me look more cakey, so.
I'm trying to avoid that. Oh God.
I also like, since it's a loose powder, you don't have to like go into a palette to try to get all the powder out. I feel like that's bad for the brush and it's more work for me. It's better to just get a loose powder, so. By the way, I am not a beauty guru at all. I'm just showing you what I've learned over the years. For example, I am not going to bake. I only bake if I'm gonna do a really heavy eyeshadow look and I know there's gonna be a lot of fallout. You guys can bake if you want to. It's really up to you. I never use contour. I don't know why, but I never use it. Since my skin is already pretty warm toned, if I put a contour stick and then I put bronzer, I feel like I look too bronzy and orange. So I always just stick to bronzer. But now since it's wintertime, I put a little bit extra. I'm obviously using the Hoola Benefit bronzer. All of these products are like very 2016. I haven't really branched out of anything since 2016. I've just been rebuying things. The Essential Foundation, bronzer, highlight, using the same ones for years. Hoola Benefit bronzer it is. And then I put a little bit on my forehead. Okay, so now I'm basically done with my face. I don't tend to put a lot of blush on. I never really do, but I'm gonna put it on for today's video. I use a MAC blush. This is in the shade Pinch Me. Okay, so now it's time to do eyeshadow. I'm using the Modern Renaissance palette. I always use this one for like every single eyeshadow look I do. I either use that one or the Naked 2 palette. So I'm gonna get a fluffy brush and I'm going to use the shade Raw Sienna. I don't know if you guys can see very well, but it's a very dirty palette. I use it a lot. I'm just gonna put that on my crease to warm up my eyelids. Now I'm gonna get a little bit of this burnt orange color and put that a little tighter on my crease with a little smaller brush. Now I'm gonna go in with the same brush and use this darker shade called Antique Bronze. I use it a lot, as you can see. I'm gonna start at the crease but bring it in just a little bit. Now I'm gonna go back to the fluffier brush and I'm just gonna blend all the colors in. I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but I feel like it makes it look better. Now I'm gonna use a small flat brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Primavera. There's literally nothing left. I'm gonna see if I can get some out of there. And I'm gonna put that in my inner lid. Okay, now that brightened up my inner corner a little bit, now it's time for the very Christmassy part. If you guys don't have this, you can obviously skip this step, but I feel like it's a very big step. I'm gonna use a little bit of glitter, and I'm using the Stila glitter sticks, I think they're called. I don't even know. This is in the shade Diamond Dust. And then I'm gonna put a little bit on my lid and then use the flat brush and spread it out a little bit more. Okay, so I put a little bit of glitter in my inner lid. Now for the inner corner, I'm gonna use
The Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero highlighting palette.
I'm gonna use an even tinier brush, and I'm gonna use the shade Glow Getter, which is the shade I always use. And I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. And then I'm gonna drag that color and put it under my lid. I'm gonna go in with a bigger, flatter brush, and I always like to a darker shade and put it under my lid because I feel like it closes everything off better. I'm gonna use the Raw Sienna color, the first one that I used. Eye look is done. I don't recommend putting any eyeliner on a holiday look because you want it to look very fresh, cheery, and I feel like with eyeliner, it's just gonna make your eyes look smaller unless you're doing like a smoky eye or something. But for this case, I'm not gonna put any on. I rarely put eyeliner anyway, so now I'm gonna take my attention to my
brows.
I'm telling you, all of these products are really basic, but I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is the shade Dark Brown, and I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows. I first like to brush through it so I can see what shape my eyebrows really are, so it's easier to then fill them in. Okay, I always go back in with the spoolie and I kind of just blend all of it because I feel like if I don't do that, it looks too harsh, so I blend it in just a little bit. Last step for my brows, I'm using a little clear brow gel. I feel like it defines the hairs a little bit more, so it makes it look more natural. Okay, brows done. Now it's time for mascara. For like 4 years now, I think since I was a sophomore in college, so almost 5 years now, I've been using this Lash Sensational mascara. I've gone through tubes and tubes of this stuff. I feel like the wand is perfect for my eyelashes and the shape that my eyelashes are in, and I just love that after you use it for a while, it gets like really thick.
I don't know why, but I love like clumpy mascara.
It's really buildable and you can keep building on top of your eyelashes. This is like my favorite mascara ever, and it's a drugstore mascara. I have like 2 packs in my drawer waiting for this one to be over. I always go up and then I go down and then I go back up again because it coats the whole lash like that and it looks less clumped, it looks more filled, and it looks more brushed out and up, doing it both ways, and it looks like much better. I can't do this in the viewfinder. I did a little bit of the bottom lash as well. Mascara is like my favorite aspect of a makeup look.
I can't go anywhere without mascara on. I love mascara.
Okay, mascara is done. It looks so good. I love that mascara. I'm gonna link it down below because I feel like everybody should have it. And if you get it and you have a different experience, tell me down below because I find it really interesting when people have different experiences in a product. And if you tested it out and you didn't really like it, then comment down below. I'm just really curious to know what everybody's take is on that mascara. Anyway, the next step I usually do is highlighter. I'm gonna go back to my primer water and spray a little bit on my face. Before I let it dry, I'm gonna get the highlighting palette that I used before. I get a little highlighting brush. This one's the Anastasia Beverly Hills A2 brush. This one's super good for highlighting. And I'm gonna get the shade Glow Getter as well. I get what's left over and I just put a little bit on my nose. Okay, last thing is put a little bit of lipstick on. My lipsticks this year have been lying dormant because I've been wearing masks everywhere and there's no need to put on lipstick.
It's just gonna stain your mask.
So I just end up putting chapstick. But for this video, since I'm just filming today, I'm gonna put a little bit of lipstick on. So for this holiday makeup look, you can put on a red lipstick. This is the matte red lip, or you can just use like a regular brown lipstick or whatever shade looks good on your skin tone. I feel like the red will look so extra though. Whatever feels best. I think I'm just gonna use a brown shade. This is like an old Revlon lipstick that I've had for so long. This is the shade Coffee Bean, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on my lips. I'm gonna blend it a little bit with my finger and then just put on a little bit of chapstick on top so I have that moisture. So I have a lip gloss that I'm gonna wear. This is not a lip gloss, it's actually a lip oil. This is the Florence Glow Yeah lip oil. I like this one because since it's an oil, it doesn't get all sticky and it still gives you the same effect. So okay, I already sprayed a little bit of primer water on my face to put the highlight, so I think I'm done. This is it. This is the final look. I just wanted to do a really simple holiday makeup look that you guys can do at home. You obviously can replace any of these products that you guys have at home. If you guys have just like loose glitter for crafts, you can mix it with a little bit of setting spray and you can put it on your lids and it works fine. So if you guys want to do that, you can do that as well. We have one more video left for the 5 days of Christmas. The 5th video is coming out tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve. Let me take these clips clips off of my hair. I'm not gonna post on Christmas, just to be clear, because I feel like in the last video I said I was gonna post until the 25th. I'm just gonna post the 5 days of Christmas before Christmas, not including actual Christmas Day, because I want to spend that day with my family and I don't want to worry about uploading a video that day. But a video will be up 2 days after that anyway. So I hope you guys are enjoying this holiday season. I hope that whatever you guys do, you have fun and you enjoy Christmas with the people you love. And let's just be happy that this year is almost over. So yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like this video because that's how you let me know. Subscribe for more videos like these and hit the bell notifications so that you get notified every single time I post. I post every single day until the 24th, but then after that I post every single Sunday. I hope you guys are enjoying these 5 days of Christmas and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.